O King of the nations, and their desire, the cornerstone, who makest both one. Come and save mankind, whom thou formedst of clay. Welcome once again to Chant for today as we work through the O Antiphons, these special liturgical songs of late Advent. Today we hear O Rex Gentium, O King of the peoples and their desire, cornerstone, making both one. Come and save your people whom you formed from clay. It's clearer here than in any of the other antiphons that we're talking about desire, that we're talking about our longing for God, that longing which I said is expressed in the kind of mournful sadness of tone 2, and in this repeated plea, come, come, we need something new, God, we need you. It puts me in mind of Augustine, of the way Augustine articulates the significance of our desire for God, the significance of the way that our desires, both our sort of fleshy, broken, addictive kind of desires, as well as our more honourable ones, can lead us towards God when we learn to desire rightly. It put me in mind of this prayer of his, from his Confessions. Late have I loved you, beauty so ancient and so new. Late have I loved you. And see, you were within, and I was in the external world, and sought you there. And in my unlovely state I plunged into those lovely created things which you made. You were with me, and I was not with you. The lovely things kept me far from you, though if they did not have their existence in you, they had no existence at all. You called and cried out loud and shattered my deafness. You were radiant and resplendent. You put to flight my blindness. You were fragrant, and I drew in my breath, and now pant after you. I tasted you, and I feel but hunger and thirst for you. You touched me, and I am set on fire to attain the peace which is yours. A beautiful articulation there of the way our desire for God arises in our desire, shines through our desire for other things, but needs kind of redirecting, needs understanding, needs not exactly correction. It's not that we need to squash our desire, it's that we need to realise that when we desire things in a sort of addictive, compulsive way, that actually what the thing that we really need, the need that lies behind that desire, is for something very real and something given us by God, something grounded in our human dependence on him. The other thing that shines through very clearly in this antiphon is that it's about Jew and Gentile. In some translations, that Jew and Gentile making both one is explicit, although in the translation I've used, it's not clear what it is that's being made one. After, we say, O King of the nations and their desire, cornerstone, making both one. Well, it is about Jew and Gentile in the traditional interpretation, but maybe there's something key here, that when we desire God and connection with God, that fulfillment of our earthly desires, we're also desiring unity with one another. We're desiring connection. We're desiring that love on which we all depend in very, very concrete ways. It's not a purely kind of spiritual matter. It's not a flight of fancy. It's something very robust. It's what we are working through when we argue about politics. It's what we are working through when we argue about the contentious issues of faith. It's what we are working through when we seek to build good relationships and to bring division and bitterness to an end, when we seek to get on with those around us and to show kindness and seek love from them. All of that is tied up with what's being fulfilled in in the coming of Jesus, as we will hear in the liturgies of Christmas in the coming days. There's so much that could be said about this antiphon, and I haven't talked about those final words, "Come, save your people whom you formed from clay," which link back to the creation story, to the kind of particular God of the Old Testament to whom we referred earlier. But I don't want to say any more than that. I'm going to sing to you the antiphon once again in Latin. O Rex Gentium. O Rex Gentium, et desideratus earum, lapisque angularis, qui facis utraque unum, veni et salva hominem, quem de limo formasti.